6 Nigerian citizens that would have made a very good president if they had been given the chance to become the president of Nigeria. Share this video because I'm going to tell you these 6 citizens of Nigeria that would have made a president. Now, I will start from the bottom to the top. Now, the 6th person that I pick, you can drop your list in the comment section after watching this video. Now, in number 6 for me is Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Now, Fela himself opened, he launched a political party in the 1979 election. It was called the MOP, the MOP. It is actually the Movement of the People. Okay, that was the name of his political party, which he himself ran for president. But then, at some point, the military government banned his political party from operating in the country. But then, Fela had this ideology that the politicians are dirty people and that he's going to mop them up as he's going to contest for elections and become the president of Nigeria. So, do you think that if Fela had been given the opportunity to become the president of Nigeria, he would have done better? Leave your thoughts in the comment section. That was the 6th person. Now, at number 5 was MKO Abiola. Now, we all know the story of MKO Abiola as the way he won the 1993 presidential elections, but the elections were annulled, and then he sought his mandate, and he continued to seek his mandate until he met his end. Okay, I think he would have made a good president if he had been given the opportunity to become the president of Nigeria, which he actually won the elections. Okay, that was the 5th. Then at number 4 is Emeka Ojukwu. Now, a lot of people are going to criticize me for this, but hey, this is my list. Okay, you can put your own list in the comment sections. Okay, so I think that Emeka Ojukwu, reading his book titled "Because I Am Involved," he had a lot of ideas on how to actually make Nigeria work. He had a lot of ideas on how to make politics better in Nigeria. So I think that if he's not misunderstood as he was, and if he had been given the opportunity to rule Nigeria as the president of Nigeria, I think personally that he would have done something better. If not in all sectors, he would have done something in 2 or 3 sectors of the nation that will put Nigeria in the world map. And then at my number 3 is Shehu Musa Yar'Adua. Now, we all remember that in that same 1993 presidential elections, in the primary elections of SDP, Shehu Musa Yar'Adua was actually the first person to win the primaries. But then the federal military government under Babangida reacted to it by annulling that primary elections that Shehu Musa Yar'Adua won, and then banned him from all political activity. Okay, that's when a second primary elections were held, and then MKO Abiola won. Okay, I think personally that if Shehu Musa Yar'Adua, knowing who he is and the way he acts, if he had given the opportunity to become the president of Nigeria, I think he must have done very, very well if he had been given the opportunity. But then later in the years, his younger brother was given the opportunity, and we all knew how well he took Nigeria until he met his end. That was for number 3. Now, at my number 2 is Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe. Now, some people may not agree with me, but hey, this is my list. Okay, I think that in the First Republic, when Dr. Nnamdi Azikiwe was the president of Nigeria, he was just a ceremonial president. That seat had no real power. But then, I think with his ideologies and with the things he has done and with the way he carried himself and with the things he knows about politics, because trust me, he was a senior politician, both in Nigeria and abroad and in Africa. Now, he wasn't called Zik of Africa for nothing. I think that his ideologies are very, very, very awesome. And if he had been given the opportunity to become the president of Nigeria, he would have done awesomely well. That was for number 2. And at my number 1, drum roll please. Okay, at my number 1 is Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Now, Obafemi Awolowo is the one guy that a lot of people knew, and I myself, having read his books, I think that this guy has a lot of things to offer to Nigeria. He has a lot of ideologies to put in place. He has a lot of political ideologies that he can put in Nigeria and make Nigeria better, and even place Nigeria on the world map. Yes, that was the guy I'm talking about, Chief Obafemi Awolowo. He's one of the presidents that never be in Nigeria, and I think that if he had been given the opportunity to become the president of Nigeria, he would take Nigeria places. Know your history.